afternoon. Good afternoon. I was feeling a lot better and then my cat left because I had to move. I feel very sad. But we'll get through this with my incredible 3-step plan. I'm sure you can see it. I'm sure you're impressed. Don't worry. I have thought of it a bit more than that. My thought is, I'm not fighting those ogres that killed us last time. That's all I've done in terms of thinking about it. I also thought, you know what? Maybe I should actually think about what I'm going to write before, you know, it's like 5 minutes before the blimmin' my stream starts, because that's effectively what I did last minute, was do that. I was just like, I don't know, this, and just did it. Do you reckon my display catch is gonna work? The answer may surprise you with probably not, unless I change some stuff. It worked. Never mind, it worked. It worked. And because I synced my clock, not in that way. I synced my computer's clock so that now I don't start 3 minutes early because my computer is at 3 minutes behind. So that's good. And we got our group. What were we doing? Oh! That's what we were doing. Never mind, we're leaving. Although, I guess we could explore everywhere else. Like, we don't have to go fight the big bad that's obviously there. We can just... An impressive statue. How old do you think it is? Housed within a quiet round 2. Housed within a quiet alcove, this stone figure strides boldly forward, one arm held high. Judging by the style of clothing and the cracked remnants of a beard upon the statue, Connor suspects that this is the Earl of Yenwood, a lauded warrior. He was known to lead his men into battle wielding a gleaming saber. I was convinced that we were dealing with a Medusa, and I'm still not convinced we're dealing with a Medusa. Oh, okay. Okay, right, everybody, you first, shoot. You second, shoot. Me third, shoot. You fourth, move to here. You fifth, move to here. In fact, engage him in battle, in mortal combat.
Aye?
Hit him with the magic missiles.
Yes?
You, get in there. Okay, okay. Knock him down. Yes! Down. Okay. Everyone's still attacking, right? Is he dead? It looks very close to death.
Mm-hmm.
Get the spell on him. Wait. What did I do? It misses? What's the point? How much health does he have? Yes. I feel like we've hit him a couple times now with, like, decently powerful effects. Move up. You were there? Okay, get back in there. Never mind. Move back and switch weapon and then go in there. Has he been doing nothing? switch back, attack.
Hey.
Never mind, we're an absolute genius. We can take a basic ogre down. That's not a problem.
Hello.
The problem is this. Okay, we're moving back. We're moving back. We're moving back and then we're holding that position like this. Are you attacking? Are you attacking? No, of course you're not. Let's get out of it. That's the wrong way. Let's get out of here. I think most of the... Yeah, if we want to do anything, we're going to have to do... exploring past the obvious boss room where there's the person with... the ogre with the hammer. What about here? Don't skulk, come into the light. Oh, a person! Hello! Casting orange hues by the guttering torches, a massive creature sits at the rear of this wide chamber. There is an acrid stench of blood and offal about the room, and a hot malodorous? Never heard of that word before. I'm assuming bad. Gust wafts towards you as the ogre rises, stirring up from the dust beneath his feet. If they had only known how many unwitting fools would wander into my camp, I would not have been exiled. Despite his voice, the ogre studies you dispassionately. His pale, grim features are streaked with dry blood. But then I think they have lost the taste for dwarf, now that they have feasted on one another for so long. I will not be fattened for the eating. You were exiled? Go but a little ways south and you'll find what's become of us. Once a dozen strong and now we are nothing, our great chief enraged by voices and our people driven to devouring one another. And I, the coward, wait here to die alone, easier said than done. Hunger has a will of its own, Matron Zola knows that well. What happened to your leader? Matron Zola, she was plagued with dreams from the moment we came here. Terrible dreams of something down below. She was convinced we should not go there. I told her it was nothing, think nothing of it, until we discovered the poison within the Zatrips. It changed her. Whenever the voice spoke, she grew harder, colder. Perhaps it was enough that the voice was never silent. Through all these days and nights, perhaps the poison made the dreams all the worse. It is harder, perhaps, to see madness in those closest to you, but I should have seen it all the same. Too late for that now. You're all starving. Isn't there something to eat down here? We have lived here for many years. The caverns have changed around us. Many old tunnels have closed. Perhaps it was the spiders' doing. For a time we have feasted on the Zatrips and lived well, but the Zatrips tribe has become diseased, poisoned. We did not notice at first, not until we too began to grow weak. Some of us became like feral creatures, maddened by the poison. Matron Zola, strongest of us, she did not go so easily. Her madness came slowly. Some of us went on eating Zatrips, of course, even knowing there was nothing else. They died painfully, but quickly. Others tried venturing out into the great stair, trying to find a way out. Zola forbade us from leaving in time. If we could not find anything to hunt, then some of us, she said, must sacrifice themselves. You're cannibals? Yes, we have come to. Even I have tasted it. There is no returning from that. I think I will remember the moment for what remains of my life. Who are you? I am Fulgar, once most trusted of Zolar's warriors. Once. It matters not. Go. Oh, right, I've read that. I should put an end to this, Zola. Yes, if you could do that, then at least we will be free of this madness. Who knows how long we might remain eating one another until there is but one of us left. Bring me her talk, and I will know the deed is done. Then our clan at last is finished. Consider this the final request of a fallen ogre dwarf. Do what I cannot, and I will find some reward worthy of your service. Yeah, I won't be doing that now, though. I appreciate you probably think it's important, but, like, I can't kill her. I shot her with, like, many second level spells and a couple of first levels, and I failed. We're going to try somewhere else first. Well, first we're going to sleep. I goes out. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got left. First off, this one can't do. This one can't do. This one can't do. This one, not strong enough. This one... We could go to the research archives, I guess. And we're in no rush. There's nothing that has said that we're going to be in a rushing mood. How's the state of the keep? Let's have a look. That finishes in a day. That will allow us to rest. Oh, I'm glad I did that then. Oh. Cool. Let's get out of here. Do we want to check going out the southern route? They seem to heavily imply that, like, we built that up as an eastern eastern... I don't know what you call them. Are they called, like, Barbacians? I'm not really sure what the wording is. So I'm here. I can go to here. The eastern door. I'm guessing I can't take the bridge via this way? Because if I could, I would just do that. Because this one... Like, that's the research archives. And the research archives are probably in this place, right? I mean, we can come from either way. I've got a feeling that this bridge might be closed down, or else it wouldn't have mentioned the fact that this is important. This is my headcanon. I'm not sure if it's true. 18 hours, eh? Is our... 17 more hours. Okay. Are these more people that paid money? Yeah, they're a bunch of patrons. I appreciate them doing that. I just... You know, it's not law related, so I'm not going to be, like, huge on it. Have I fought one of these things? No. They're level 6. Is that a lot? Oh, okay. This is worrying.
Hmm? What?
You go for him.
Following your lead.
You go for him.
Hey.
You go for him.
Seek.
Is it dead? It's injured. It's just injured. Okay. Is that one going around to... Take this one out? Try this one.
Lava.
You, use your thing.
Be on seek.
Now, was that 78 or was that 7 and 8? I think it was 7 and 8. Target destroyed Ligara. What? Oh, I killed it. I thought they were talking about me being destroyed, like I had lost.
Following your lead.
You will attack
Yes.
him, you will move over to here. Oh,
Hey
right,
there.
I have spells. I keep forgetting that this exists.
How may I help?
Hey, the AoE got to work! Okay, you are disengaging.
Aye?
Maybe I should be focusing down one instead of
Hey.
sort of splitting up. Knock him down. But I think we're good. I think we're fine. Oh, I can cast a spell. I keep forgetting that he has spells. Summon some boys.
Aye?
Hey there.
Hey.
Okay, we've done a lot better here than I actually expected. Bearing in mind we were fighting level 6 opponents. Now, fighting level 6 opponents and coming out of this relatively free of damage. Except for, I guess, my cleric's taking a bit of damage. But, like, there was 4 enemies and I didn't want to send me in. And he has a staff as his main weapon. So I'm like, is he supposed to go into melee? I found a freaking lion? Where?
Brave thou Philos you leave.
That's a freaking lion!
Hey.
Okay, right, you shoot,
Yes?
you shoot,
What?
you shoot.
Yes?
You know what? You shoot as well. I said you shoot as
Hey
well,
there.
and then I did exactly what I didn't shoot. That's fine.
Hey.
Wait, did I? Just, yeah, do that. And then you're gonna knock this lion on the ground.
That's it.
Actually, lions notoriously, when knocked onto the ground, are like weaker, right? I like how because they wanted to use that pose to just be a chill lion as well.
All right then.
In actuality, it doesn't really change what the... It's just casually lounging when it actually it's supposed to be knocked off of its feet. What the heck is here? This isn't another graveyard, is it? Why are graveyards being guarded by lions?
I'll see what I can find.
Multiple lions. Yeah. Okay, right. They're in combat with everybody. We're good. Knock this one on the ground.
Aye?
Hit him with the arcane assault. I guess I could whisper in its ear, charming this one. Let's see if I can charm it. Oof, you're taking a little bit of damage. We're gonna disengage. Disengage. Get out of there. Switch to your gun and just start shooting.
Hey there.
Yes?
Wait, do you have a... No, you don't. Shoot him with a gun! Notoriously, guns are super effective on lions. Just ask that dentist that killed one. I mean, he's a horrendous person, so you probably shouldn't talk to him, but... Knock him down! Yes!
Yes?
Switch to your sword, get in there. We're good. We're fine. We've got a bunch of lion leather to use.
All right then.
What's your deal? You had an axe. What does this do? Burn damage, reduction, bypass. Okay. I mean... Why is there an X over your name? Oh, can you not actually hold the thing? Wait, where did the axe it got into my inventory? Is it better than what he's using? It does less damage, but kind of doesn't. It doesn't have the convert grazers to hits, and it doesn't have the draining, which just keeps him alive longer. So I guess no. What about me? Is it better than the stiletto I have? It's got the same speed, same weakness. It technically does more damage, but it doesn't have the draining. It doesn't have the damaging. I kind of want to... Burning Lash. What is that? Just more burn damage? How about like an axe? No? Kind of want the axe more than the stiletto.
Hey.
That's all. Waves are roughly chiseled in this. The grasp of Ondu's beloved moon, like a curling finger. Okay, so this was like a monument that a guy died to lions at? Even though he had a flame axe, which inherently is quite awesome. That person is a wolf. We're going to ignore that person and then take the probably one encounter in here that's... No? There's not an enemy encounter randomly in here? Ooh, but I bet there's one up here. Forest Lurker. That's level 7.
Crave thou Philothelim.
Mm-hmm.
Following your lead.
What?
Hey.
Oh, I put her onto melee.
Show him how it's done.
Get in there.
Yes?
Get in there.
Yes?
I think you should stay back and shoot with a gun. What should I do in this situation? I guess cast this spell on you?
Hey.
Wait, that's not right. Hold on a second.
Hey there.
Why is he not doing his attack? Why is he not doing any attacks?
Hey.
Hey there.
I'm stuck.
Hey.
I'm stuck in combat with this boy? Oh no. Well, you can't do it on yourself. Oh no.
Hey. Leave it to me.
Oh, is he stuck? He was stuck as well.
I'll be fine.
I forgot. I wanted to pause and I just kept missing the button. Move up.
Really?
And then hit him with this.
Hey.
Knock him down.
I'm stuck over here.
Oh, I'm down. Oh. That's not good.
Hey. What?
Yes?
Hit him with the magic missiles. Got him. Level 7? Kind of scary.
Of course.
Kind of makes me want to check what's up here, though.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
I like the idea that he was trying to think of something that was quiet. Thought like, oh, this is the quietest thing that exists, and then realized just, hold on a second, this is just not quiet. Okay, so that was the only thing guarding here. Let's go talk with Sanquius, the lady. I don't even know if it's a lady. The person with the dog. Hello, good sir or ma'am?
Hush, each.
A dwarven woman, dressed in skins and hide, leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of war paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with a skimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bear figurine between her feet. A large, white-furred fox standing at her heels, looking up at your approach.
Easy, Itumak. It's not him.
Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Can I help you find him? That's an interesting question. The last helpful stranger only succeeded in lightening my purse. I think I'll handle this on my own. Your friend is supposed to meet you here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know Whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Back up. What does the stranger have to do with your friend?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitak. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
How long have you been looking for Persok? 5 years. Why can't you find him? There can't be many of your people in the Drywood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. So you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember who could be anyone now.
That about sums it up.
Then it must be an important duty.
So I keep reminding myself. Still, it would be nice if important duties came with clearer instructions.
How does that statuette figure into it? She dusts the figurine on her trousers and raises it in her small flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished Ada is worn to a dull matte along its arched back and ovoid haunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
As she holds it out to you, you feel wisps of sensation. Not quite memories, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright. For a few hours. But most of the time, it looks just like this.
What will you do now?
I can tell you what I won't do again. Rely on miracle peddlers. It was some so-called watcher who sent me to this crossroads in the middle of nowhere in the first place. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the Wolf's Lair and the twining trees.
What's the Wolf's Lair? Defines Bay. Locals call the current duck Wolfgrin. Sounds like he's fun to drink with. Is the Twinning Tree a real place? He meant Twin Elms. I haven't been there yet, but I hear they have some exceptional, memorable trees. Go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
May I see the figurine?
Why?
I'm a real watcher.
You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
You got nothing to lose by letting me try.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
She hands you the figurine, her chapped knuckles grazing your hand. She watches you examine it, wary but curious. You raise the Ador bear, turning it to the light. As your eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch, the serene around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff, overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below you. I see a vision of a cliff high over the water. Does that sound familiar? I've got it. He's standing on a
What are you
cliff.
talking about? What just happened?
I told you, I'm a watcher. I know it sounds strange, but it's the truth.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me. I've got other business in the area, and we can look for Persok on the way.
If this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
Hey, we got a boy.
Hey,
And we got a little cool dog thing, which can be our front line a bit, kind of, maybe. We've sort of checked all of it, right? We just got to... Have I now got a new quest that is just find a cliff? Find guy standing on cliff. Did they not even give me a quest about it? Yeah, travel to the cliff in your visions. Travel to the cliff you saw in the vision. She's returning from artifact. You'll learn a watcher. We must find her in the city of Varans, far from the Queen. Go to the temple of Wodika. Obviously, we have to explore all of this for the occasional battle that could potentially make us level up. You never know. This is a nice little house. It's a nice little broken house. But like before it was broken, it was a nice house. A sparrow's nest is tucked between two angular slates. Life appearing in a place so destroyed. What are these things? Okay. I remember these things. Does it have any boys with it? Seemingly no. Where did it go? What? There it is.
Brave Dalfila Thirli.
I'm here.
So what do you have? Once per encounter, you. Knock you down. Give the AoE.
Dead on.
What does this do? Here, the brother was low on the target, hobbling down, inflicting more damage over time. Cool. Sounds decent. Kind of makes me wish I played a ranger, actually.
Hey,
It's not gonna do anything.
That's not very helpful.
It's almost dead.
all right then.
I mean, I'm just doing the world a service, right? These things are evil. I'm hoping. They're definitely aggressive. Like, if it was anyone that wasn't me, maybe they'd die to that thing. I'm definitely not trying to come up with ways in which I'm in the right. Oh, fuck, it's a forest lurker. What are they doing here in a forest?
Brave Dalfila Thirli.
Okay,
Hey.
you, go in there. You. You are not going in there. Move up.
I'm here.
In fact, designate this as your target. You go in.
Ready, Watcher.
Yes, you attack. In fact, we're going to start this off with a good old magic missile.
Yes?
You shoot it with a gun. Okay, this guy, use your spell. You attack.
Dead on.
You attack. Wait, can you do a cool spell? Yeah. You lady, shoot it with your raw arrow.
Faru beyond seek.
Look at the damage now that we did that thing on him. Knock him over. Okay, it worked. It worked. We're good. Okay. We did infinitely better after we switched. Is it the addition of our two allies? Because I'll be honest. They kind of made me wish I had chosen Ranger. Because it seems powerful and also, notably, for me, a lot simpler to figure out. Somebody just leave all their stuff here and then... And they don't... There's not even a... There's not even a dead horse here. So I guess the horse maybe ran away because of the forest shambler and they just went... I know we're relatively near some place to like a city. But we're not even going to try and like push the caravan that way.
Brave
Okay, you go in.
I'm
You
here.
shoot. Actually, designate this as your target. You go in.
Yes.
You shoot. You
Following your lead.
shoot. Me
Yeah?
shoot.
Gotta have something here that
Disengaging
What?
in this economy.
Hey,
works.
What?
sit!
Ready, Watcher.
Okay, shoot him. Knock him down. You
What?
attack him. What? I wonder what like the AI is that goes, I know what we'll do this time around. We'll we'll have we'll have the character disengage this time around. I wonder what the AI is for that and why it does that. I mean, it was a good idea, but I just used that situation to just kill them. Okay, we're going to check what's up here first. In the sense of, like, where this takes us. No, that's where we came from. Jack, come on. We're gonna go to each of these destinations just to check, like, where it leads us so that we know, like, we can fill out the map a bit more. Because, for example, they mentioned a cliff. That's a cliff. You know, it's not a cliff over a huge amount of area. But if it just says cliff... She's been journeying for 5 years. Come from the Southern Island. Allow me to see where it's been. Travel to the... Like, that's a cliff. It's a gorge, but it's a cliff. Whereas the other way is probably going to take us to this area. But, like, that's a cliff. I know I keep emphasizing the fact that it's a cliff. But if the area is just here, then that's kind of hilarious. Are we done with this yet? 9 hours? I swear it's at 8 hours before we're sleeping. Damage reduction 2. Oof. I only have damage reduction 1. How is this fair? I guess you are a ranger. Sanguine draws up beside you, her fox following at her heels, and takes a seat next to you.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
Sounds like you've been gone from home a long time.
5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimok.
How's the... That must be exhausting.
It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
Why do you have to find Persok?
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Elitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Elitsak during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persok died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero. Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
I'm sure your village still remembers you. You're kind to say so, but I'm not so fragile that I need my name chanted in the meeting halls.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me, But sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often.
Returning to them is what matters. Both practical and true.
Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often, I find myself wondering whether Persoc will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
Yes, in fragments. Really? What's that like? It's strange. Feels like I'm going crazy most of the time. I don't envy you. Guess I'm lucky. I only have to worry about someone else's past
Makes
life.
me wonder what Persoc remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us.
What would you tell him about your village?
Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Recently, there's been a lot of good years. My aunt says we've had fewer clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persoc helped establish. In bad years, we rely on trade with the merchants that pass our shores. We exchange walrus tusks and seal pelts for grain that lasts us the hard winter. Persoc brokered a lot of those agreements too. He got this from one of those Anumun ships that used to trade with us. It sounds like Persoc did a lot for your village.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
Sounds like you're on a hunt of your own, though. You're feeling the thrill of a chase or ready for this all to be over? It's still too early to tell. Fair enough. We've got darkness on our side. Shall we move? Yeah. But first, is this done yet? 1 hour. Okay. Okay. Feral Druid. What's that? Another Feral Druid? A third Feral Druid?
Hey,
Uh...
Yes?
Uh...
Aye?
How many light things going into this one dude? Excuse me?
Following your lead.
Stop lining my guys!
Ready, Watcher.
I don't think we were supposed to go here yet.
Can't stand much longer.
Try something else.
Get up!
I think we're screwed.
A gift.
Kinda.
I go for the wrong one? No? Get in there.
ready, Watcher. They got the priest.
I've got everybody, if we're being honest. Oh,
Yes.
no. We need to take him out. Okay, we're dead. Yeah. Never mind. This area's not for us. This area's too powerful for us.
Of course.
Let's go over here. While that's happening, now it's done, right? 7 hours! Oh, I didn't rest. You know what? That makes sense. If we can rest in, if we can rest in a city, we won't have to waste the camping supplies. Bridge, please. I hope she doesn't expect me to immediately... These people that I should talk to? Nope, those are people that have been made for the thing. Who are you? You someone I should talk to? Hey, no, don't walk away from me. No, okay. What about you? Nope. You seem pretty cool. You all seem like you are people that were Patreons. Yeah, I understand. Just a car. You have a cool name. You know that? Just a car is a really cool name, and I feel like if I could be a Just a car in real life, I'd do it.
The city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by White One's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
That's fucking awesome. Aww.
Defiance Bay. If ever there was a dry field in need of a cleansing flame, you have found it.
The Animancies have brought divine wrath upon us. And yet the Duke and his toadies at the Crucible do nothing.
Well met, friend.
Roman's arms are crossed and his mouth is set in a grim frown as he watches the gathered protesters. He looks ready for a fight. New in town, eh? You picked an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing the front line and finding the legacies no better here. It's the Animancers. Margan scorched them, and they nest in the city like rats. You mark my words, though. Us dozen are gonna put a stop to it. What are you doing out here? He gestures at the crowd, which buzzles with angry chatter. Trying to get folks to see reason. We're in the midst of a crisis, and instead of purging the nefarious forces from our city, the Duke is granting Animancy's dangerous liberties. What do you know about Animancy? It's the study of and manipulation of essence, which any sane person will tell you is the purview of gods. The Ardrians at least had the sense to outlaw it, which is the only good thing that you can say about them. It's not like magic, chanting, or the soul readings those ciphers do. It's been around since the ancient Ingwithi times. That's why you'll see Animancers tinkering with old Ingwithian artifacts. Half-truths, but he's an enthusiastic performer, I'll give him that. Trouble is, the Animancers got no idea what those artifacts actually do. Not that they'll admit it. Our empathetic friend here is correct about one thing at least. Tell me about the dozens. We're an organization of interested citizens who want to free Defiance Bay from the dangerous influences of the Animancers and the tyranny of the aristocrats who support them. We also consider ourselves a militar of sorts, seeing as the Crucible Knights are little more than a flock of preening nobles in training these days. Just like a militar, the dozens, except for the training and the discipline and the code of honor. And we're looking to expand. The more people you see things our way, the better for the state of the country. You have any interest in hearing more? Stop by Admith's Den sometime, the Expeditionary Hall. Lot of free thinkers in there. Can set straight all the nonsense the nobles and the Animancers want you to believe. Might even be some paid work for them there for motivated types. I'd like to know more about Defiance Bay. This is the capital of the three Palpinate of the Drywood. We started out as the capital of Ardrian's colony, but we booted the Flaccid Scepter from these lands 150 years ago. These days we're a major port receiving trade and visitors from all over the world. Some of us anyway, strive to hold on to this pioneering spirit that earned us our freedom a century and a half ago. The districts are divided into the city is divided into 5 districts: Copper Lane, First Fires, Ondra's Gift, Brackenbury and Heritage Hall. Tell me about Copper Lane. This here is Copper Lane. It's primarily a market district, but you can also get we also got the Expeditionary Halls directly north of here, where you can join the trek into the wilds. There's also where my fellow dozen martyrs and I tend to meet up with other concerned citizens. He points to a domed building, and that's the Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Eerie place, you ask me, but they got the biggest library in the Drywood. Eerie indeed. It might be less so if the Kith stepped inside. Perhaps we ought to visit the Agra and see what mysteries are revealed. Yeah, let me just ask the rest of them, though. Tell me about Brackenbury. The nobility didn't sail back to Ardra, stayed there. Most of their families there traced their lineage back to the old imperial times. Other than a lot of has-been nobles, you've got Hardent House, where Lady Webb and her spies operate, and Brackenbury Sanitarium, the main cesspit of animancy in the city. What about First Fires? That's where the revolution started, hence the name. These days it's overrun with politicians and panderers, but we'll take it back someday. That's where you'll find the Dussels Palace, the Valian Embassy and the Crucible Keep. The Crucible Knights were the original freedom fighters in Defiance Bay, and now they're just strutting peacocks with their eyes on fancy titles and heads up their asses. There's an old temple of Wodian there too. We keep it real nice for her. What about Ondra's Gift? Got the name because it was the wetland that was drained back in the Imperial days. Now it's a seedy district populated by sailors, common folk, and more than a few thugs. But it's a fun place too if you know where to look. Look for a place called the Salty Mast when you're there. Other than that, it's mostly warehouses and abandoned buildings. What about Heritage Hill? It used to be one of the most prestigious districts in the city. Home heroes of the Revolutionary claimed plots up there next to an ancient Equithian tower and the city's cemetery. Had the best views in Defiance Bay, attracted richer types these days. Lot of animancy patrons, he spits. You wouldn't have heard it here, but something's happened over there a couple months ago. The authorities sealed it off and they're keeping their mouths shut. But mark my words, animancy's to blame. Never mind, let's talk about something else. Farewell.
Hey.
Good to know. I like this person that has a torch as a weapon. I guess that like my armor's probably good enough that I don't really need an armor to be the big thing. Is this an inn? Goose and Fox sounds like an inn. Yeah, you're another one of those. I thought so. Welcome to the Goose and Fox. Who the hell is Piteous Silverum. Nope. Let's talk to...
stranger.
Good day, stranger. The man behind the bar is nearly the size of an Anuman. A handle protrudes from his back, and his face is set in a stoic frown. He gives you a small nod. Here for a drink. There's a tiny pewter cup in front of him. He turns it in one broad hand, but doesn't drink from it. This is a lively place. It was founded in the early days of Drywoodian independence by a travelling scholar named Errol of Levi. He wanted a place where kids of all backgrounds could gather and hash out the issues facing their new country. He rests his elbow on the polished wood of the bar. It didn't take long for the place to fill up. Brackenbury aristocrats argued with dock workers from the Gift, while soldiers wrangled with politicians. Drywoodians have never known to turn down an argument. I can imagine things got interesting. Soon Kith were coming from the farms and settlements too. He waved at the door as if expecting a crowd to bustle in. The place got even more popular with the valiant sailors from the Salty Mast. This place got even more popular with the valiant sailors than the Salty Mast, and that was the problem. No matter what people say about fair-mindedness and civil debate, there's only so much people will tolerate. Errol found himself on the wrong side of an argument with the wrong Thayan, and when he disappeared a few days later, some say it was the work of that Thayan. He shrugged, spreading his hands over the bar as he surveyed the room. But Errol knew which way the wind was blowing. If you ask me, he skipped town, hid out somewhere, hoping for rational minds to prevail in Defiance Bay. If only you could see it now. What about yourself? Name's Bishop. Used to be a scholar of Berith. Now I run the Goose and Fox and keep the regulars in line. What more is there to tell? How do you go from religion to tavern? The journey isn't as long as you think. It started with Hollowborn, and with that, he takes a black bottle from underneath the bar and fills the pewter cup. It was my sister's son. At the beginning of the Wadrin's legacy, he was one of the first. I never expected there would be so many after her. Tragedy is part of the cycle, but it's followed by rebirth. Yet every year, more parents were grieving for their Hollowborn children, and the gods were silent. So you lost your faith? Berith promises rebirth, cycles, but the only cycle I found was this one. He taps the bar. Have a drink, have another, and another until I couldn't remember how I got home. Wake up, come back. I finally woke up one day to see my family had packed up and left. For all I know, they'd left days ago. Days before when I just hadn't noticed, but they were gone, so I came here. I cleaned up since then. Not that I've found the answers. I just stopped asking questions. Can I get a room? Yeah. God damn it, I can't do it for free? Yeah, I'll do this one. I have 120 copper to give just to have a slight buff. Noble? Are you here for some words of wisdom too? Who's this guy? Oh, a woman sits by herself, spinning something on the table in front of her, watching it with a furious intensity. It's about the size of a coin, and it wobbles over a crack in the wood with a metallic rattle. She snatches it up with one hand and slams a half-empty cup down on the table with the other. This is not a good time. What are you doing here? Just trying to calm down and trying to talk myself out of something foolish. Something foolish? She says nothing for a few moments, as if hoping you'd leave. At last, Kenra looks up to you, and lamplight falls across her face. A prolonging bruise is blossoming along her cheekbone. There is something I need to give to my fiancé, Pernisk. Only he doesn't seem to go anywhere without his new friends, and they're not exactly pleasant company. Tell me about these new friends. They come into our house with their dead eyes and their black teeth. I'm not a fool. I know what that means. Pernisk makes me leave when they show up, but it's obvious what they come to do. Last they came, I told them to get out. Let them have their fun somewhere in the gift, but not under my roof. Svef changes you, I guess. Pernisk I knew wouldn't have squished a spider. I never thought he'd... I thought Svef just made people lay around not doing much. I don't really know. Seems better than believing he's always been this way. Maybe I can talk to him. Her hand rests on the table and she clenches it in a white-knuckle fist. There's nothing more to say to him. We're finished. I just want to get this back to him and have a clean break. And a ring clatters. It was his grandmother's. Even after this, I don't have the heart to sell it off. But if I go back there myself, I know what'll happen. If I lose my temper, I'll probably wind up with another one of these. But I've heard you're trustworthy. You give this back to him, he'll know we're done. Sure. The house is just north of here. Just please don't hurt him. As furious as I am, I don't want that on my conscience. Oh, Jesus. Didn't expect myself to be in this situation, but okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again. 5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak. It's been a long hunt.
I'm just going to
Long
quickly go
time
through
away from
this.
My family. Soul recovery is... Then she left. And we returned to our... It's not being forgotten by my village that... Still, there's no point in dwelling on. Makes me wonder what Persak remembers about our village. Or if it Masuk is... That's what I'm...
Cool. Just wanted to do the talking bit again. Ooh, he wants to talk.
The dozens.
Pretty sure
Pretty
you
sure
won't.
you won't
Oh.
find one among them who stood within 100 miles of that bridge when the Godhammer went off. Too bad, too. So then there'd be less of them.
Why do they call themselves the Dozens? Was 12 Drywoodians stood outside Harglet Citadel, waiting for Wadwin to cross the bridge there? They had to hold him there long enough for the Godhammer to detonate, so that's what they did. Godhammer? That's what they call the bomb that blew up Wadwin with. Don't know much about it other than that. Anything kills a living god, guess you gotta name it. What do you have against the Dozen? Ah, nothing serious. Nothing I don't have against a lot of folks anyway. The Dozens, they like to take things into their own hands. Gets ugly sometimes. We don't have them in Gilded Vale, but they'd be right at home there. They picked that name so they could do what they wanted and feel like it was right. Got nothing to do with honor or sacrifice. They like to invoke Margrin's name. Margrin too, when they especially want to feel right. Somehow I don't think she's all too impressed with that lot. I'm sure she'd like to set them on fire any time they use her name, but the gods probably got rules against that kind of thing. People hide behind symbols so they can't be questions. The Duck's a reasonable man. Maybe while we're in Defiance Bay we can get him to force people to call themselves what they are. Don't imagine they'll have as many members if they're called themselves the loudmouth sheep fuckers. Good idea.
Sure.
Hey,
Nope, that's just another person. The sun blazing What's this about? So, Pernisk's house. There it is. Let's do a quick save.
I'll see what I can find.
What is this? What is this? Okay.
hey.
I never know which of these people are like important people?
Well met, friend.
Take your time, traveler. If you're looking for an enchanted scroll or garb, you've come to the right place. Seal of Faith. You can use those things. Well, Ring of Protection's probably useful. Do you reckon I can get it? I don't have a lot of money. But I've got a lot of, like, random things. Like, I don't know if, like, these are supposed to be good. Could you imagine if we're able to actually do it from here? Oh, we're almost getting there. We're almost getting there. We're so close to being able to buy this one ring to rule them all. I mean, I don't even think I want this ring, by the way. But, like, I started doing it, and now I'm like, well, I can't not continue to do this. Do I spend all of my money to get this one ring? It would be funny. It'd be quite funny. Burn proof, but you'd be getting more damage resistance if you went this. Is that it? We're doing it. This one ring we spent all this money on, it goes on you, because you're holding the line.
Hey,
We do the save again. The reason we do the save again is very, very simple. A lot of things have changed. I spent all of my money. I spent it after I had done this, right? Yeah, good. Good.
hey.
Wait, did I sell her ring? There's no way I did. It's an item.
Of course.
Mercenary. I don't care
I'll
about...
see what I can find.
Nope. Addict. I need to make my money back, so I'm stealing some of your stuff. Mercenary. You turn right back, the lower floors are all yours, but nobody goes upstairs. Why not? Because you'll be breathing through new holes in your neck if you head up there. That's why just mind your own business. Once you're on the Swift, you're not going to care much where you go anyway. Fine, I'm going. Pernisk. Wait, do I have 100 gold copper pieces? I do. Okay, we're going back. What's up there? Any chance you could look the other way? I do like the view over this way. Yeah, you do. Wait, never mind. We're not stealing for that. The reason is cause I might find a reason why he's doing all of this. If I go up here. What the heck happened with you?
Mm-hmm. Ready, Watcher.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on.
Yeah?
You
Following your lead.
go in.
Ready,
You.
Watcher.
You're going to mark this boy and send in your dog on that boy.
Yes.
In fact, everybody is going to shoot this boy.
What?
What is this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this guy, so I'm scared of him. Alright, never mind. You go over here.
Hey.
No. No, 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 no.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Hey.
We are getting stuff to sell, baby. Find everything, eh? Okay, well, I mean, they all go in there. You can have the key.
Hey.
You use a shield that has bashing 2, which grants bash. Which I don't think is that good. But what does fine do? This has 12 deflection. This is better. You have a fine weapon. Better than fine, better than fine, better than fine. Okay, cool.
Hey.
Wait, is that a letter? No, that's something unrelated. Chipped and cracked. Okay, somebody was looking for something here. Nope. I mean, that just goes in there because it's just a thing. Who is this guy? A man lies bound and bloodied on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises, and blood is splattered across several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. Gods, please, please, no more. I can't take it anymore. I'm not here to hurt you. You're not? Oh, praise Bereth. You're not one of his men, are you? Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Panesk. This is my house. You have to help me. Then who was that downstairs? An imposter, some wizard named Nyrid. He came into my house, tied me up here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling svef inside my house. This would be a lot easier if you weren't trying to hide something. You figured me out, even faster than my supplier. I may have hung on to a tiny portion of his share, but I needed that money, so you're a svef dealer. Look, I know it's not the best line of work, especially with all that's happening, but it pays well. Very, very well. And, well, people want this stuff, don't they? But is it worth all this? Losing Kenra? I have to. I'm sorry. I don't have any other trade. Nothing's going to support us. Someday I'll get out of the business, but out of the business when we don't need it anymore. What did your supplier do? He sent over the wizard, Nyrid, the man downstairs, to make up the lost copper, I guess, and to hunt me while he was at it. Feels like it's been days. What do you need me to do? I can't go out there, not while he's downstairs. I've been tied up for God knows how long. Please, you have to kill him. Maybe I can convince him to leave? You don't know him, what he's capable of. You'll see soon enough.
Hey,
Well, I mean, I'll be completely honest. I still think she should break up with you. Is that mean? To think that she should break up with somebody who's Zveth dealing? Politely ignores you. How many of these people am I going to have to beat up? We're saving again. And the reason we're saving again is very, very simple. I may absolutely get destroyed here. Well now, a new face. Welcome, friend. Name's Pernesk, and this is my humble abode and place of business. And I do hope you're in here for some business. I found the man you tied up upstairs, the one also claiming to be Pernesk. That's so. Shame you had to be digging around, friend, because now I can't exactly let you leave, can I? Was getting tired of pretending to be that sad sack anyway. Guards? Hold on. Maybe we can come to an agreement. I've changed my mind. Okay.
Ready, Watcher.
No, who's here? Nope. Dog, attack.
What?
You, attack. Me,
Yeah?
I'm here.
Following your lead.
you, attack. You, attack. You,
Yes?
magic missile him. Rolling
Hey there.
fireball.
Craved Alfilathilim. Yes?
hey,
Following your lead.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Screw it. Go into melee.
Ready, Watcher.
What?
Aye?
Stop. I give up. Just leave and I give up. Just leave. I'll go peacefully, alright? Too late.
I'm here.
Why did it suddenly unlock everybody from this fight?
hey.
Hey there.
Yes?
Keep running. No, keep running. Oh, he's down.
Hey.
Me? Yeah, use this attack. Look at all that damage. Okay, we are doing okay. I mean, our wizard got destroyed, but... Oh, what are you doing? You're gonna go back to shooting.
Ready, Watcher.
I think this is going okay. I'd like if it had kept... I need to change the settings. There's too much pausing. Melee engage, character damage, no. Character death, yes. Low endurance, yes. Low health, yes. Okay, cool. What about now?
Back to the wheel with that one.
How are these guys not dead yet? We've done so much damage to them. Like, it's kind of insane how much damage we've been doing to them.
They're closing in on us.
God, it shows that, like, my dudes, other than him, are, like, kind of useless in melee combat, eh? You know what? We're switching to this. Shoot him with a bow. Get in there. Ignore the spatial rift on the floor. That's just the summoning and desummoning of blimmin' of my summons. Done.
Of course.
She said don't hurt him, right? She said nothing about, like, hurting the people that were hurting her. Well, she did, you know.
Of course.
Look at all these addicts. It's not their fault that this has happened. Oh, don't attack me, boy. Look.
All right, then.
It's not going to be fair.
Hey.
I told you it wasn't fair. Ah. I didn't want to kill that guy, because he was relatively nice to us. I'm taking their food. I don't think it's stealing. I think it's just taking payment. He's already taken care of. I can't believe it. The nightmare's finally over. You have no idea what you've done for me, but... I need to find my love. Only after whatever Nyrid put her through, I'm afraid she won't give me a chance to explain. But she might listen to you. Please, she must be somewhere in Copper Lane. It's the only home she knows. And please, don't tell her about the Sveth. And what I do, I could make it worth your while. A discount, perhaps? Perhaps you should trust her to make her own decision rather than to lie to her. I know, and I can't force you to keep the secret. I just don't want to lose her. After what happened, I'm sure she won't have anything to do with Zveth, or me, if she finds out. Kanra sent me here in the first place. She did? That woman helped save my life without realizing it. Please, bring her home and tell her that everything is back to normal. I'll go talk to her. I can't thank you enough, truly.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm going to go talk to her. I never said I was going to talk to her about the good. I'm gonna do my old good news, good news combo. Good news. Your husband's safe. Bad news. He's a Zveth dealer, and this is all.
Vale? Then you're close to home.
close can mean a lot of things.
Surely you'll go back when this is all over.
Dunno. Guess that all depends.
Good news. Your husband's alive. Bad news. He's a huge drug dealer, and all of this was because of him. And functionally, he's a horrendous person. You know about it now without knowing about it later. You can now live your whole life. Compliment sandwich. Do you want to live with him with that? I can't stop you. What happened with Punesk? Did you give him the ring? Minor positive from doing it. Nice, yes. Punesk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. However, the real Punesk also deals Zveth. She covers her mouth, shocked. Punesk? My Punesk is a Zveth dealer? If I didn't know you for an honest woman. She brings her fist down on the table, sloshing her drink. Damn it, how could I trust him after something like this? That he's lied to me for this long. I'm just glad I found out about this before the wedding. You were smart to stay away from him. You're right. I think that this is what I needed to realize it. Thank you. Oh, and take this. Picked it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I'll be fine without it now. Look, I don't know what he thought. I was never going to just lie about that kind of stuff. I mean, for goodness sake, don't do something like that and expect me to lie for you. Who would do that? What is this unwavering resolve thing? Oh, it's this. Intelligence. Intelligence is probably your thing, right? Is that good? Doesn't feel like it's as good as this. What was I doing? Oh, this. Yeah. We got a new, anything here I like? Fireball. Yes, learn Fireball. I think that's it. Speaking on here, actually. How do I look at what he's got? I'll go to
How
you.
may I help?
First levels, second levels. Third levels. We now have Fireball we can put on the list.
Hey,
I mean, what's better than Fireball? Let's be honest. I have to bring up Fireball. Wait, she's going to do survival now. I've got too many people who can do survival. Catacombs. Expedition Hall. We're going to go check the... We got to go check this, right? But first we'll go through here. We don't want to just rush through it. There could be, like, people to talk to. In fact, is there any other markets over here? I kind of only talked to one.
Well met, friend.
What do you have? Meat. Not what I needed. What about you? You sell weapons.
Greetings.
Ingrid stands behind a stall, polishing a broadsword. The patterned flesh around his eyes is crinkled with age, and the muscles in his arms are knotted and lean, but he holds the weapon with ease. He nods at you. Come to take a look? You won't find a finer collection of armour and weaponry in Defiance Bay. Outside of Solids, of course. What's so special about Solids? She operates in the expedition hall. He jerks his hand. Sells the best equipment in the city, but Wenham keeps her on a short leash. Keeps her fine inventory reserved for chartered expeditioners, members of the Dozen, and anyone else he takes a liking to. The Lady's Hand. A unique two-handed scepter that does more crush slash damage, has valiant, reliable, and fine. I don't know what either of those mean. Accuracy when you're lower health. 20% of damage while endurance is below that. 20% turn to grazes. Okay. I mean, there's nothing here I can buy. Is there any armor that I like? Pike's Pride. Unique medium armor that has breakout and stun duration and knockdown duration. Do I want him in just plate armor? Is that just better? I know it's not Saint War's armor, so it doesn't have soundproof or pierce-proof and second chance, which... What do pierce-proof and second chance even do? I don't know. But I gain like 12... I gain 12 damage reduction. Same for him, like, right? He's got the exact same... This is just better versions of the armor he has on. See if I can get that, actually. And then we'll trade him. These cool new weapons that we found. That we don't need. And this crossbow that we found that we don't need. Fine leather that we found that we don't need. Cool. Thank you. We're going to go put this heavy armor on you. Because you're going to be a front lead and you take a lot of damage normally. We're not going to go into the expeditioner's place because, I'll be honest, I don't really like the Dozens. I'm a big Animancer guy. Look, are they making mistakes? Probably. Are there mistakes on both sides? Almost certainly, right? Okay, nope. Every time I see those people, I'm like, that name is a bit too much. But I have to double check to see if you're actually a named character. That lady that we just did the mission for.
While away hours in here, if we had the time, of course. Do we?
Welcome to the halls of
Good day to you.
Okay. You're welcome to browse the stacks. But mind that you keep your voice down. This is still a temple after all, and Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. Tell me about yourself. I am a scrivener and devotee of Whale. It's my duty to look after our records and resources. Anything else? This is a temple? It looks like a library. That's because it is. Whale is the god of mysteries and answers, encryptions and decryptions, concealments and revelation. She raises her hands to the rows of shelves. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown and the protection of hidden knowledge. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries was built to celebrate that. To think there's such a place in the Drywood. Incredible. I'd love to glimpse of this I love a glimpse of the archives. How many secrets must sit upon these shelves? Fascinating, isn't it? Temples dedicated to Whale tend to hold vast stores of knowledge. We use that knowledge to unveil and preserve the mysteries of the world. Who's Grimda? Why, she's the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing about it. Almost nothing, anyway. You should probably tread lightly around her today. Farewell. Now, I just want to read it. But yeah, let's have a look around. All of this is considered stealing? I just want to read. Do you like all these priests? Yeah, I'll talk with you. You're welcome to look around, but let the prisoners and the priests and scriveners continue their search. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuses. What are they looking for? Maybe I could find it. And I could trust you to bring it back, I suppose. You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot, anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of Whale. They tend to blaspheme by selling that which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 Visions. The gods caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogations. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to Drywood. We went past a farmhouse. Track those thieves down. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Whale rewards the persistent seekers, and so do I. An ancient scroll of Whale? That's a fine prize. I mean, a worthy task. I have questions about the missing scroll. Tell me what you know about the thieves. Very little, except that they were foolish to believe that they could steal from the god the secrets. That, and they were fleeing to a farmhouse. How should I handle the thieves? However you can. Kill them, rob them, leave them? It makes no difference. I'll consider it one of Whale's mysteries. What's so special about this scroll? Whale is the god of secrets. If I told you that, I'd cheapen it, wouldn't I? It's a parable. The kind that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. Nah, I'm good. I think I know where this is, so I'm going to try and see if I can do this now. Am I allowed in here? Just a quick check. Got it. Maybe we can get permission from doing this task. They said farmhouse farmhouse from Drywood. Right? Farmhouse from Drywood. I like cordoning off areas, doing missions for the areas that don't involve me going into new areas, and then hopefully at that point, okay, so that's Drywood. That's the Drywood village. So here, where I think the thing was... No, was it on the bridge? We'll check the bridge first. It wasn't on the bridge. What is the point of this place? There'll be a mission for it or something later, right? That's my thinking. This plains, though. I swear there was a farmhouse here. And if it's this place and I'm a genius, then I'm a genius. If it isn't this place... I remember looking at it and going, this place feels like it's supposed to have something relevant here. And all there was the sparrows. Ivan.
Crave thou
Oh, damn, it's a whole... Okay.
Yes?
Okay, so these go in, you go in. What are you doing?
Aye?
Why are you getting so close?
La Varu.
What?
Okay, we do this, we do this.
Yeah?
You? Just like, hit this guy.
Ready, Watcher.
Send a shot at this bear.
Yes?
How did you get hurt? No. No, 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 no. Instead we'll do this, and we'll do it against you to finish you off. Okay,
Following your lead.
go and just attack him. Oh, there's still two people. I didn't notice that there were still two people. Not this guy down. Oh, my guys
Ready,
aren't
Watcher.
shooting. Shoot. Shoot.
Yeah?
Shoot.
Curses!
Okay, these were all named characters, but I never got a chance to literally ask them what was happening. So, like, is that my fault? They never gave me a shot to actually... Is this sugar? Sun-torched male of... Is that good on you? Spellbind. What is spellbind? Grants sunbeam, eh? No. We probably want to put that on you. We'll give that to you. And then I'll take this. You found it. Now lose it again. High Archivist Grimder asked me to bring this back. Would you appease a dwarf for a god? You think this theft was an accident? The voice seems to shift as if the speaker was constantly changing age, race, and sex. My relic was never meant to stay in one place for long. They are meant to be lost and found. It is the search that gives a thing value. Take it to Black Meadow. Find the drake that faces east and bury it neath its skull.
Hey,
I mean, I'm not going to defy God. I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of things I wanted that I could do. I'm not defying God. But wait. Are we sure it's God?
hey,
Like, how sure are we that this is God? You know what? Screw them. No. I don't believe it's God. I don't believe God would randomly ask me
Yes.
to do these kinds of things.
hey.
If they think this is going to work, then they've got another thing coming. You're not supposed to stay in one place for that long? Well, lucky for you, you were lost and then you were found again. If I've pissed off the God of Mysteries by helping the priests, then so be it. I'm going to tell them what I heard, and if they believe me, then they believe me. But if they don't believe me, then I give it back, and maybe the voice says so.
Good day to you.
I found the scroll. Let me see. Grimda rubs her hands together. They sound like two sheets of dry parchment. She takes the scroll and turns it in her hands. Yes, indeed. You've done well. Whale is both a keeper and a discoverer of secrets. May this hood aid you in revealing what it obscures and keep you hidden from those who wish you harm. You are free to visit the Elder Archives and take whatever book or scroll you find in the open. Spreading and circulating new mysteries is part of our service to the obscured. Sure. I'm not going to tell her that I saw God. No? What? I was told this wasn't... What does this do to me? Nothing? I mean, we'll take it. Oh, wait, no, can't steal that. Cool. Hey, Grimda.
Well met, friend.
I don't really care about that stuff. Let's do leveling up for the final bit of this. You, I mean, athletic feels like the thing you're supposed to go with you. Vigorous defense. Maybe? What does this do? Maybe? That's pretty decent. You know what, let's pick this. I like this. I like the Guardian stance. Law, obviously, you're my law person. Lo, the endless host, the harbinger of doom. I don't care about frightened effects. 1 dozen stood against the power of the saint. Decrease the duration of and defend against frightening and terrifying effects from allies. Rime and Frost followed the footfall of Karth. Friendly aura, drop trap, Rime and Frost traps. Hobbling and causing damage to enemies. Friendly aura. Okay. Maybe. Sure-handed Illa knocked her arrows with speed. Reload speed, ranged attack speed. It'd be good if I was in the back line. You're normally in the front. The fox from the farmer did run and leap. Yeah, let's do this one.
Following your lead.
Yeah, I need to edit chance. Maybe get rid of this one. That's probably good.
Hey.
Next one. Me, I was doing law before, but I think I just go into mechanics at the moment. Just because I assume that's the only point we don't actually have yet. What is this? Okay. Generates a rebounding wave between the Cypher and the ally that causes crush damage to whoever's caught in between. I don't like these caught between ones. Violates an enemy's memories, recollection of past failures, leaving them hobbled and weakened. Maybe. I like it, that kind of thing. New enemies to target, forcing them to experience a portion of all damage that the target suffers. Destroy your target's psychic dimension, leaving them dominated by the Cypher. May be useful. Causes an enemy in the area effect to believe their worst fears. Frightening? No. Bird damage over burning them over time. I like that. And then I like Fractured. I like these two. I'm not 100% sure I'm good as a Cypher. I might switch to a Ranger in the next game if I ever get to that point. Which I do think I will eventually. Your law's not going to be as good as his law. Arcane Dampener. No. No. Shooting them with a powerful ability like this feels useful. Braining Touch is not useful. Maybe. Reducing their damage, vulnerabilities, deflection, and concentration. I like exposed vulnerabilities. On a big bad, you just cast and expose vulnerabilities. You going into any of these are kind of useless. I'll go stealth, I guess. You can be my stealth boy.
Hey,
You know what? I know we've got 4 minutes left, but I really do think that that's a good spot to save it. So I hope everybody's had fun watching me play this. I think I've had a lot of fun. We got a lot of like minor quests done, and we got a lot of talking done. But overall, like, I feel like if you looked at it objectively, you wouldn't think there was that much stuff done, but there was a decent amount of done actually there. I hope everybody had a lot of fun. I will see you on Friday for more Guild Wars 2. I'll see you Monday for more whatever we feel like, and I'll see you on Wednesday for more of this. But until then, hope you have a good couple of days. Bye.